In this video, a full day of eating for fat loss using high protein, low calorie foods. This video will be 1,700 calories and 185 grams of protein in 3 meals and 1 snack. I already had the 1 snack for the day. Earlier this morning when I woke up, I had a cup of coffee and 1 scoop of Legion Whey Plus Cinnamon Cereal Protein Powder. I used a little bit more than 1 scoop, like 1 1/4. So I'm gonna say it's 150 calories and 25 grams of protein. Whereas 1 scoop's 120 calories and 22 grams of protein, I believe. If you don't have a favorite protein powder yet or supplement company, Legion is amazing and I work with them. So if you wanna save 20% and try out Legion, use code TEDSHREDS at checkout for 20% off. So meal number 1 is gonna be 650 calories and 70 grams of protein. Yep, it's gonna be 1 whole case or 1 whole container of Chobani fat-free vanilla Greek yogurt. Now, if this is too many calories for you and you're on lower calories or you just get even more hungry than I do, you can make this even lower calorie and about the same protein if you, instead of buying just fat-free Greek yogurt, you buy Chobani fat-free and sugar-free Greek yogurt. And I believe it's 60 grams of protein, so you're losing 10 grams of protein, but it's half the calories. So it's the same volume of food for half the calories and just 10 grams less of protein. So 350 calories and 60 grams of protein for the same amount of food. I just absolutely hate the taste of it and I don't like adding stuff to it. But this is an amazing meal. Greek yogurt, high in zinc, high in protein, high in volume, super nutritious, and it keeps you full for a while. Usually, I can eat the whole thing in 1 sitting, but sometimes I'll eat like 3/4 of it and then save the rest for an hour or 2 hours later. All right, for meal number 2, we're gonna be doing a protein pizza, and I'll walk you through exactly how to make this and how I make it. And if you like it crispy or more soft and malleable, I'll show you how to do that as well. But for the calories and protein, it's gonna be 511 calories and 76 grams of protein. You gotta turn it like this right now for MyFitnessPal to see the protein. So first up, ingredients, we're gonna be using Kraft fat-free mozzarella cheese, 2 wraps or 2 tortillas, carb balanced tortillas, the small ones, not the big ones, which are about 70 calories each. And a lot of people online say, oh, they're not really 70 calories, they're really a little bit more because it says net carbs. No, your body cannot digest those calories from the insoluble fiber in the wraps, so they are 70 calories per wrap. And lastly, of course, some sauce. Here I have some sauce from the grocery store that I didn't want to buy, but they didn't have what I wanted to buy. So usually I'll buy the Great Value pizza sauce from Walmart. The cheapest, it's also the best tasting, and it's also the lowest calorie. I don't know how the lowest calorie and cheapest thing is the best tasting, but I've even compared it to Rayo's, which is the most expensive pizza sauce, and the Great Value sauce tastes better. So this has 30 calories per 1/4 cup, right? That's how much we'll be using on each wrap. So 1 serving of the sauce, which is 1/4 cup, 56 grams per wrap. Now, this has 30 calories per serving. Great Value is 25, so it's not really that big of a difference. So if you can't find that, aim for something around 25 to 30 to 35. So how do you make this thing? First up, you're gonna wanna grab a baking tray. Then you're gonna wanna put some tin foil over that baking tray or unless you wanna clean the baking tray after, don't use any tin foil, but fuck that, I'm not cleaning this thing. I'm just gonna throw away the tin foil. Oh, actually, I skipped a step. Before all this, you're gonna wanna set your oven to about 300 to 320 because you don't wanna be doing that last because you're gonna have to wait a little bit more. But after that, set your wraps down on the tin foil, put on the sauce, put on 100 grams of cheese on each wrap. Again, this can be specific to you. If you want to use a little less cheese, a little more cheese, it's up to you. But I'm using 100 grams of fat-free mozzarella cheese on each tortilla. And then pop that shit in the oven for around 8 to 10 minutes if you like it a little bit more malleable, flexible, the crust right, and up to 15 minutes. You're gonna wanna watch it after it breaks 13 minutes because it might get a little bit too crispy. But what you do wanna do when you're putting the sauce on, spread the sauce all the way to the edge of the tortillas so there's no crust to grab, right? You want that so these wraps don't get flaky and crispy. Unless you like that, then leave some space. But after 13 minutes, you're gonna wanna be watching the oven, making sure it's not gonna burn. But 13 to 15 minutes if you like it more crispy. Before we hop into the last meal of the day, if you're finding this video helpful, Please hit the like button and subscribe for more videos to help you lose fat, build muscle, and increase your confidence. MyFitnessPal is being so buggy and it keeps quitting on me. MyFitnessPal is, by the way, making it like $20 a month to scan the barcode on an item, right? So right here I have peanut butter. When you go to scan it in the app, right now it's free and you can do it very easily, which makes tracking just a little bit easier. But starting in October 1st, it's gonna cost $20 per month to do that on MyFitnessPal. Honestly, at first when I heard that, I was like, what the fuck, I'm switching. MyFitnessPal, I mean, they're a business, so they have the right to do that, but other companies do it for free, so I'll switch to that. But it's not really a big deal, so I don't even think I'm gonna switch, and I think I'm not gonna even use the barcode scanning, because think about it, I mean, it takes what, 15 seconds, 30 seconds maybe, to look up an item and find the one you have instead of scanning it. But again, I could see some issues with that with specific items. If you guys want a MyFitnessPal versus Lose It, MyFitnessPal versus Chronometer, etc., let me know down in the comments below and I'll make a video on that. However, how you just saw the peanut butter, this last meal is gonna be 400 calories and only 17 grams of protein. It's simply 55 grams of Skippy Natural Super Chunk. I usually just get Skippy Natural because it tastes the best to me, not because it's natural. But it's gonna also be one of these carb balance wraps again, so one tortilla and 55 grams of Skippy. About like 4 years ago, I had a super big problem with peanut butter. It would be my problem food or trigger food, so-called, where if it was in the house, I couldn't just have one serving. I couldn't have 2 servings, 3 servings, 4 servings. I had to have like 500 grams of it, which is not good. That's a horrible relationship with food. And the way I beat that is literally not having it in the house anymore. So if you have a trigger food or a problem food where you can't control yourself with it right now, you're constantly overeating it, like I was with peanut butter, get rid of that shit for 6 months and prove to yourself that you can go without it. And then it will be much easier to include it back into your life in the future because you do like it. It does bring satisfaction to your life, to your diet. That's good, so you should have it. But if you know right now you can't control yourself with it, get the fuck rid of it. So I hope this video was valuable to you and helpful. If it was, hit the like button, hit subscribe for more, and I'll talk to you soon.